On the surface, the Thompsons are like any other loving family. Their days are filled with laughter, simple joys, and unwavering love, but life has a way of testing even the strongest bonds, of shaking even the deepest faith. Michael and Sarah Thompson cherish these moments with their children, Emily and Jake, but soon, their faith will be put to the ultimate test. A storm is coming, one they never could have prepared for. Their faith is their foundation, an anchor in the storms of life. But what happens when the storm threatens to tear everything apart? In a single moment, everything changes. The job he had devoted years to, gone. The security they built, shattered into dust. How do you tell your family that the ground beneath their feet has crumbled? How do you hold on to hope when everything around you screams despair? No one ever prepares for moments like this. One day, life feels normal, steady, and the next, it unravels like a thread pulled too far. Sarah, the heart of their home, the warmth in their days, now lies frail, battling a silent storm within her body. Each breath measured, each moment a question. For the children, sickness is a thief, it steals laughter, replaces joy with whispers in hushed tones. Emily and Jake long for their mother's embrace, for her voice to sing them to sleep. But now, they only hear the soft hum of the machines beside her bed. Bills pile up, worries mount. The walls of their home begin to feel like they are closing in, suffocating them under the weight of uncertainty. And then, the blow that shatters their world completely. Sarah, the heart of their home, is fighting an invisible battle of her own. The kind of battle that faith alone cannot wish away. Children carry pain in ways we often fail to see. Emily and Jake, too young to understand the weight of suffering, now forced to confront a reality no child should have to face. But faith does not waver in the hearts of those who trust. Even in silence, even in suffering, God is listening. In their darkest hour, they do not turn away. Instead, they kneel together, unshaken, because faith isn't just about believing. When things are good, it's about trusting. When everything is falling apart, Michael wrestles with questions, with fears, with doubts, yet still, he prays. Because faith is not the absence of fear, it is the courage to trust in the midst of it. The word remains, steady, unchanging, a beacon in the storm, guiding them even when the path ahead is unclear. Sarah understands miracles do not always come the way we expect. But even in her pain, she knows God is near, even now. A man who has lost everything will do anything to provide. Michael takes whatever work he can find. He refuses to let his family sink, even if it means breaking himself in the process. A missing presence, a silent ache. Every meal without her is a reminder, a wound that refuses to heal. Temptation whispers, desperation begs, but integrity speaks louder. When you walk in faith, blessings find their way back to you, even in the smallest of moments. God's silence was never his absence. The dawn has always followed the night. Sometimes, healing isn't instant, but when it comes, it is undeniable. And then an unexpected call, a second chance, a new job, a new beginning, a promise fulfilled. Strength is built in hardship, and now they rise. Through every storm, every tear, every prayer whispered in the dark, they have come through, stronger than before.
When life crumbled, they clung to faith. The father works tirelessly, believing God would provide. God was working all along, not on their timeline, but in His perfect plan. Thank you, Lord, you never left us. Even in our weakest moments, you were there.
Trials refine us, they break us, but they also build us. And today, the Thompsons stand as a living testimony to God's faithfulness. There was a time when I thought God was silent, but now I see He was never absent. He was working, even in the waiting. His grace carried us, His love sustained us. And today, we stand here, restored. Their story is not just one of hardship, but of redemption, of faith, of victory.
We were tested, we almost lost hope, but God never abandoned us. His grace carried us through, His promises never fail. Faith isn't about seeing, it's about believing even in the dark. Even when we couldn't see it, God was making a way.
Your struggles are not the end of your story. Hold on, keep praying, keep believing, for in every test, there is a testimony waiting to unfold.
Has God ever carried you through a storm? Share your story in the comments below. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs hope today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories of faith and hope.